What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope there's not a bad shape to this table. Like this thing probably weighs 300 flipping pounds. I have no idea how in the world there's a shape to it, but I think I got an idea why. We can fix that. It's not a big deal. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about it because it's a heavy table. So with that being said, this is the first video other than the introduction that I'm doing. So I'm going to do a couple videos tonight while I'm recording, so they'll come out throughout the week of unboxings. First, I'm going to start. It's not a printer. It is a Repkord rep box. Okay, so if you don't know what a rep box is, this is the Prusa version of a rep box. See, Prusa. Okay, so what a rep box is, of what I can tell. This is what I can tell. Like I said, not an expert here. I am learning, just like you. If you are learning, or if you're just watching for fun, I am not an expert. But it's a dry box, so it basically keeps your filament dry because your filament can become very wet. Or some filaments are wet, and what that does is it clogs your extruders. You don't want to clog the extruder because that's a pain in the ass. Really, what it is. So it keeps your temperatures and everything on there. So it lets you know like everything, and like it tells you the percentage. I think of it's either the percentage leftover or humidity, but I haven't researched that yet. So if you see right there that number right there, boom, it tells you the temperature in the room, everything. But you see like it has 6 filament rolls, so it keeps your filaments dry. But hold on, let me readjust here. Okay, you see on the bottom it has spouts. Okay. Those spouts shoot out filament. Well, they don't shoot them out, but you know what I mean. You can hook them up, like hook it up here, okay? And then you can have a filament roll, hooked to your printers and rolling, okay? So if you have like a multi-filament machine, kind of like a Palette 3 Pro, a Palette 3 Pro, you could run this to that, run 8 different filaments on the Palette 3 Pro. Run 8 different filaments at one time and do a multicolor extrusion. Boom, there you go. So, or if you have dual extruders or whatever, you can run multi-filament to it, but it keeps them dry, okay? So with that being said, that is a filament dry box. So I got that in the Nerf deal that I got with the printers and everything. I mean, I got a toolbox, that rep box. I got like 48 Nerf guns, and they're modded, so they're not cheap. Some of them weren't modded, but I got a toolbox. I got all the tools. I mean, I got some crazy guns, like crazy guns. I'd go into it, but you're not here for guns. You're here for printers. So, sorry, I'm trying to look around what else I got here. Oh, I also, no, that wasn't part of that deal. Never mind. So, with that being said, I wanted to buy my own dry box, okay? And because I feel like I don't have a lot of filament, and I also might do just a filament storage across there, like run a 2x4 up here, 2x4 over there, and then run a conduit pipe across, and about halfway through, maybe run another 2x, and run it through there, and have the spindles. You can see it on actually Repkord's website. But we're gonna get this dry box and we're gonna run it through. I'll figure out where I'm gonna put them all. We'll go from there. But I bought this. I bought the clear acrylic case, and it came with 12 rolls of filament from Repkord. So it was pretty expensive. I think it was $439, $459, something. It came out to like $5 something with tax. But I did get 12 half rolls of filament, and then I got a acrylic. If you know anything about acrylic too, it's not cheap. Like a full sheet of acrylic, especially thicker acrylic, is expensive. So I got, I got 12 rolls of filament with it. And that's really what sold me was I get 12 of their rolls of filament with it. And they got some pretty cool colors. So I was like, hey, why not, So I got that. We're going to pull them all out. We'll go over all the colors, and then I will pull out the Repkord rep box, okay? I waited, I think two weeks for it, maybe 2.5. It wasn't long. I mean, this was a custom order, so it wasn't like you got to give it a little bit longer. You can get like your you can get custom designs on the side, or you can just do a black and white like this one. Like that's got a custom design, but it's from Prusa. If you go directly to Prusa's website and get that dry box that I just showed you, it's $2.99. A lot of time it's out of stock. I did find it in stock, but when I saw it in stock, I was like, I'm curious. So I looked it up because I wanted to see if like there was a cheaper option or something without, you know, Jose Prusa's, what's his name? Yeah, Jose Prusa. Prusa, yeah. It might be Josef. I don't know. I've heard it a couple times. Guys, I'm new to the game. That's all I can say. So, I'm hoping people in this community are nicer than most communities, because like in the fitness community, or like, well, actually, I take that back. In one of my videos on my new channel that I started doing unboxings for technology and stuff like that, I had an unboxing on one of the DJI drones, because I had a big fitness channel. Well, it wasn't real big. I had like 500-600 subscribers, and a whole bunch of drama went down with that, with my family, not with other people, with my family. And so like I just kind of pushed that channel to the side for a while. And I started my own, plus I was going to do a tech channel, a tech review channel with a friend of mine. And then I was going to do Nerf channel. So things kind of evolved to now that I have a tech channel, the Nerf channel, and I have this channel. And I know y'all probably like, well, that's just way too much. You got too many printers, you got this and this and that. No, it's not. Guys, if you know me, you know it's possible. It just matters if I keep out of here enough to keep it going. And really, honestly, I love this channel. Really, this is the journey I really want to follow. But the Nerf channel is something I can do during the day with my son to keep me occupied. And I'm not like sitting around with him all day. He's 3 years old. I can sit around, we can play Nerf Wars, we can go shoot targets, we can test out new guns. I mean, we tested out, Joel Telling actually, well, I saw it with Joel Telling, but I knew about this way before Joel Telling saw it. But there's a gun called the Jupiter by, what's his name? Luke from outofdarts.com. He made a gun called the Jupiter. And Peter McKinnon actually did a review on here. If you didn't know anything about photography, you know Peter McKinnon. And the gun shoots 10 balls in a second. Well, the thing about it is I got to shoot mine finally yesterday because I got it in that deal with all the guns. That thing is ridiculous. Like if you are into Nerf or you got kids and you want to get into Nerf or you want to give your kid a cool gun, the Jupiter, like get the proton pack with it. It shoots 430 to 450 balls. And it's like, brrr, like literally that fast. Brrr. We shot, and you'll shoot through 400 something balls in like 22 seconds. It's ridiculous. And it's crazy. So back to the discussion here though, but we're going to get on this. So I got all the colors here, I believe. I don't see any other ones. So there should be 12 rolls of filament here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. We're going to go through these colors then. So this color it's green. As you see, I don't want to open it yet because I don't know when I'm going to use it, but it's called Grass Green PLA. It's a pretty good color. Like it's a pretty good color. I like it. I like the green. I'm not a real huge fan of green unless it's neon. And but this is a pretty green, or it's in shoes maybe. But that's pretty good. I like that. So this is Black Ops PLA. So a black. So I wish I could show you better, but these are not resealable, which I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, a lot of people just keep these dry. I don't have a wet environment. Yes, it's humid, but not in here. This is above a garage, and I'm hoping that is not ruining the sound. I have my mic on now. If it does, then I'll know I need to move the camera over here or somehow not have, or I don't know, have that pointing down more. I used to have it pointing that way because I didn't want it to, you know, like literally like point this way because I was always right there. I wanted it to be cool. Okay, this is a tan and it's called Coyote Tan. Okay, and like I said, guys, these are all 500 grams, so half a kilogram. Okay, this is Egg White PLA. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna go through all my non-favorite colors first, and then I'll go through my favorite colors. Let me see here. Man, this is coffee brown. Upside brown. Upside brown. Okay, so upside brown PLA. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there it is. Okay, upside brown PLA. Okay, so those are kind of all the boring colors. Let's get to the fun colors. All right, let's start with This is still kind of a boring color, but I like it because you can do cool things with it. This is Army OD Green. Boom. Pretty color, okay? So you got Army Green, and then you got Lemon Drop PLA. Boom. So it's a fair color yellow. It's not like a real bright yellow, but this is like probably like a mustard yellow. Mustards are probably a little too dim. Probably like a sunflower yellow. That would be a good comparison. Sunflower. Okay, so let's go with the. This is called Orangesicle. Orangesicle. It's more. It looks like a matte orange kind of. Okay, and here's all my favorite colors. We will start with the red. Okay, this is called Red. Rep Red PLA. So red. It's a pretty bright red, guys. Like, I like it. Go with these are my 3 favorite colors. Like, it's gonna be hard to see which one I'm picking. You got Deep Sea Blue. It's a really pretty blue, as you can see. This is actually my favorite color, blue. Blue, black, and silver. But recently, in the last year or so, since I got kind of crazy with my hair and stuff and started wearing brighter colors again, these 2 are up there with it. So you got, this is called Purple Haze. It really sucks because I can't show you like the real good color because it's still in the plastic. But Purple Haze, it's a purple, like a deep purple. So that one will get printed on also. And then we also have Boss Pink. Boss Pink. Like, I've been excited about that one. So that's like a translucent pink. That's like a translucent purple. That might even be like a translucent blue, but I don't think so. But yeah, those are all PLAs. So those are all the stuff that came with the rep box. I could have got it without any of the colors or all the filaments. I could have got it without. It was like $230, I think $239 or $339. I mean, I can look it up. Let me look that up for you. Let me look that up for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go. Let's see here. Repkord. Boom. Just get all these filaments out the way so I can unbox the actual rep box. Okay, so the rep box 2.3.1, the 3D printing filaments management solution. Okay, so if I did the clear acrylic kit, so nothing in it, just the kit, so I could build it, it would have cost me $219, okay? Now, if I did it fully assembled, I didn't build it, it would cost me $329 for an extra $110. They build it, they ship it to me, okay? But I wanted the 1 pound filament spools with it. That cost me $369. So for $40 more dollars, I literally, was it 40? Hold on, I'm pretty sure that's what I just saw, right? Fully assembled, $329. Yeah, $40 more. I got 12 rows of spool. 12 spools of filament. Yeah, there we go. So I basically got literally 6 kilograms of filament for $40 more. Pretty good deal, okay? I mean, you think about an average filament spool cost for a kilogram is about 25 bucks. 6 of them, that'd be 150 bucks. I paid 40 extra bucks. Okay, and it comes fully assembled. But like you got options, like you could do the black MDF fully assembled, and it's $399. $369. See, it costs more for the MDF. And the 12 MDF, you come with full. Now, if you get clear acrylic fully assembled 12 color of full spectrum spools. Oh, I take that back. Fully assembled was $439, so I didn't pay an extra 40 bucks. The kit with all the spools is 40 extra bucks. See? Good thing I looked at it. All right, so let's pull this big boy out because it's big. I'm gonna try to do it without knocking the camera over. I'm not a big fan of this styrofoam. Not when you're pulling out printers every day, and printers are got like beautiful black styrofoam that's like very, very nice. But it's still professionally packed. Comes in a big box. Okay. Big box. Okay. I just don't like this styrofoam because it gets everywhere, and I just vacuumed this floor. So, with that being said, I gotta find a way to open these. We are going to go with the mad scissors. See if it, choop, 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 choop. Y'all probably like, why is this man cutting with some little tiny scissors? One, they are the most convenient at this moment. And two, they're sharper than, see, all over my floor. They are sharper than my other scissors. So, with that being said, even though it's small, it gets the job done quicker because, like I said, they're sharper. So, what is holding on to this? So, yeah. But it shouldn't take me too long to get through this. So, let's get through this. And, we'll have fun with this. So, let me give y'all a little backstory about myself while I'm doing this. So, I grew up really big into sports. Like, really big into sports. And so, sports were like my thing. And so, and I was really good at sports. That's what that's what kind of held me apart from everybody. Like, I have this crazy work ethic. And that's why I keep saying, like, you might think I'm crazy, but if you know me, you know I'm not crazy. Because, like, there's not really too much I can't handle when it comes to doing a lot, unless I allow myself to not handle it. And usually, the only way I allow myself not to handle it is if I get in my own head. And I won't lie, for the last couple of years, I would have said, hey, I'm going to get in my head real quick about this. But there's something about right now in life where I just don't feel it. I don't feel that coming. Usually I have this doubt in my mind about what I'm doing. Like, do I want to do this? Like, really? Is this the journey I want to take? Yes, that's the journey you want to take. Are you sure that's the journey I want to take? And so, like, I get real inquisitive about it. And so, like, I don't feel that about this. Like, for some reason, like, I'm really excited. Like, I can work on my filming and stuff. I can do, like, vlogs, and I can do action films if I wanted to. I can make a 3D printing film if I wanted to. Like, I don't know what the hell it'd be about, but, you know, and like the Nerf journey, like I've like got so many ideas about the Nerf journey. Like, okay, so there's some people out there that do some crazy stuff with Nerf. Like, if you don't know anything about Nerf, like this kid. Well, he's not really a kid anymore, but I don't know what in the world I'm grabbing. His name is Paul Kowski, and his siblings and himself, they got it's his channel, but they do it with him to help him, obviously. It's called PDK Films, Paul whatever Kowski Films, and he went to school for filming, and so he started doing Nerf channels about 10 years ago, and now he's got like 18.2 million subscribers, and it's insane. But he does like first person, like wars on this thing, and so like there's another guy named Aaron Esser, he does it, and then there's a couple other guys that do it, and there's some guys that just completely copy PDK Films, and it's like, why? You know, do your own thing. But they over in like China doing this, so it's like completely different, but you get the idea of it's the same thing. So I want to like do my own version of it, but I can't kind of give it away. I mean, I guess I could. I want to do like Marvel movie reenactments, but with Nerf guns. I thought it'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know because, like I said, right now it's just me and my 3-year-old. And so I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know who in the world is going to watch that. But you don't know until you try. So it's one thing I've learned in life. You definitely don't know until you try. So my mom used to always tell me when she was alive to, like when I wanted to do something, well, she always used to tell me, that was lovely. She used to always yell at me and tell me I needed to slow down. That's the one thing she always told me, which I have slowed down a lot. Like 2018, I'd have made some people sick with how much I was doing. I think I made myself sick. By the way, this is in a very, very heavy duty plastic bag. And I have to say, it's very well packaged. As you see, it's taking me longer than I expected. But yeah, so my mom's always told me that if I wanted to do something, throw it against the wall and see if it sticks. And so that's why I'm here, guys. So we'll see. But yeah, all kinds of different ideas. I want to kind of do that with this. I want to like film shorts every day, talk about filaments, talk about what 3D printers I got, what 3D printers I'm trying, like I want to do like once a week, like well maybe like I order a 3D printer. Once I start like pulling in filming enough where I'm making money and I'm, you know, be able to replace it, take that money and just dump it back in to getting printers and just learning, because 3D printing general, that's the guy. I talked about in the intro. I watch him a lot. Like I like his honesty. That's why I like Joel Telling. Although the one thing I love about Joel Telling is how nice he is, but at the same time he's almost too nice. Like he won't hate on, like he won't give a, I haven't heard him ever say a negative opinion about something, which I understand. Give everybody the credit, you know, their credit, their, what's that word you're looking for? Benefit of the doubt. So I get it. I'm very nice too. I'm very nice too. And plus, you know, some of these people are paying you, so you got to be nice. But at the same time, I don't care if you're paying me or not. If you have a crap product, you have a crap product. Okay. So one of my screws is loose down on the bottom. These others are good. This, I'm about to open this up. So the front is clear. So I'll show you what it looks like for just a second. So you have the clear. You have the Repkord. Well, you can't even see that because, see if you can see it over there. Nope, you can't see it because it's got the styrofoam. It's got the Repkord logo. You got the door that opens. The only thing I see wrong with this is, well, one, how in the world am I supposed to get the styrofoam out? Okay. Be very gentle getting these pieces out because they are wedged in there. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Another piece of styrofoam. That's all the styrofoam. Let me show you now. Okay. See if you can see it now. There's the Repkord logo. I guess you can see that. See that right there? It's pretty badass. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm happy with my purchase here. Now, the only thing I do see wrong is my spindle is coming out of the bottom here, which I do not like, but maybe I can fix that. Let me see here. I think the conduit's too short. Yep. It's too short. Okay, well, it also could be that this needs to be tightened because this screw over here is not tight, like I said. Let me see if I can get a screwdriver and tighten that down and see if that works. I don't know if I got a screwdriver handy though. I think all my screwdrivers are in my other toolbox. And hold on. I guess I need to have a toolbox handy, huh? So, oh, I got something actually. I got something. Let me see. I know I have it around here. Oh, there we go. Might not be exactly a screwdriver, but it's a bit and it will work. So let me screw. Ooh, that's not good. That's just a randomly loose screw on the bottom of the thing. This is loose on the bottom too. Oh yeah. All right, so let me show that also here. Okay, so I'm not trying to badmouth anybody when I say this, but okay. So there is a loose screw right here. And then on the bottom here, let's see if I can open this up and show this. without breaking it. Okay. On the bottom, here, this piece right here is loose. It's not attached to anything. This down here is. So I'll have to figure out what's attached down here or down here that's not attached down here. Could be that screw being loose. This screw is not tightening though. So I got to figure that out. And then this is the spindle I was talking about. See how it came out? Do you see that? It came out. So I don't know if it's meant to do that. It might be. That's why I said I'm not going to badmouth anything. And then on the back side, if I want to do 12, so you can do 6 filament rolls on the front. On the back, you have 12 filament rolls, spool holes. So yeah, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on this, I don't know, but there's spots up top here that I think you might be able to throw spouts in also for 12 if you like, maybe you're trying to go up, I don't know. So with that being said, I want to give this, if I had to give a rating out of like 5 for, you know, I don't know, like, I got to go through this and kind of thing. Just the way it looks, 5 out of 5 I give it. The way it looks fantastic. It does need to be cleaned up a little bit on the inside because of styrofoam. I love the spools are conduit and they're 3D printed spool. The covers on top of them have rivets in them and they're 3D printed, so the spools can spool easier. I just watched a video on that it was like 8 months ago, but I just watched on it recently. So they just started that up. That's actually what I'm planning to do if I do the rolls back here, is do that. I just have 2 rep boxes, so I don't want to waste them. And I don't want to go through trying to sell them either, especially because I like them. But I just feel like some of this stuff needs to be tightened down. I'll figure out what's going on with this screw and why this piece over here is getting loose. Like I said, it might be something I just haven't read. There's no instructions or anything with it, so, of what I've seen. So I see, yeah. Sorry this is a long video. I know it's like 27 minutes long and my battery's actually about to die. But I just figure I'd go through it very thoroughly. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. My name's Chris Stark before this thing dies, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Keep your eyes to the sky. Stay positive. Keep thinking positive thoughts. Love you guys.